Did you know that over 90% of people who start self-improvement programs quit within the first 30 days? Why? It's not a lack of discipline. It's because they skip the most important step, self-destruction. In this video, I'll show you why true success begins not with adding more, but with destroying the beliefs and habits that are holding you back. Let's dive into the 2 simple steps you need to master self-destruction and achieve real, lasting change. Self-destruction, the secret to true self-improvement. Do you enjoy watching self-improvement videos, thinking that someday they'll magically change your life? You're not alone. Most people binge on endless self-improvement content, hoping it will lead to a transformation. But here's the hard truth. It won't. Watching self-improvement videos is like intellectual masturbation.
Self-improvement is masturbation.
That requires something far more radical. Self-improvement is just building on a shaky foundation. What you need is something you've likely never considered: self-destruction. Before you dismiss this, let me clarify. I'm not talking about harming yourself. I'm talking about destroying your current identity and self-image. No matter how many tips and tricks you try, if the foundation of your self-image is cracked, everything you build will eventually collapse. That's why you always fall back into bad habits. You skipped the most important step. Step 1. Destruction before construction. Before you can build the life you want, you must first tear down the old one. I've done this countless times. When I became a YouTuber, I had to destroy the belief that I was too old for this. When I launched my business, I had to demolish the mindset of scarcity and break the thinking that society and school drilled into me. When I became a father, I had to destroy the trauma from my upbringing. Do you see the pattern here? Every time I wanted to grow, I had to destroy first. No matter what you want to achieve in life, whether it's building a successful business, getting fit, or becoming more confident, you must destroy your limiting beliefs before you can rebuild a stronger version of yourself.
Listen carefully to the next 2 simple steps.
Teach you how to self-destruct and rebuild in just 2 powerful steps. Step 1. Self-awareness. Are you aware of the limiting beliefs that have been rooted in your mind since childhood? Before you can destroy them, you need to be aware of them. Let's use a simple example. Let's say you want to make more money. Instead of consuming endless business content, start by asking yourself, what do I consider expensive? Maybe you think flying business class is a waste of money. Now, ask yourself, why do I believe this? But don't answer just yet. First, consider how millions of people fly business class regularly and don't find it expensive at all. This exercise puts things into perspective. What you think is expensive is subjective, a belief planted in your mind by society, your parents, or your environment. The answer to your earlier question is now clear. Anything you think you know about money has been programmed into you. After this self-awareness exercise, you'll have a clear reason to destroy your old beliefs, because now you know they're not facts. They're negative beliefs that don't serve you anymore. Step 2. Ruthless self-destruction. Once you're aware of your limiting beliefs, it's time to destroy them. This is where most people struggle, because self-destruction requires you to lose a part of yourself. Think about it. You've held on to certain beliefs for decades. Maybe your family shares them, and now you're faced with admitting that those beliefs were wrong. It's a massive hit to your ego, but it's a necessary step. By letting go of your old self, you'll open the door to real progress. Imagine you've been boxing with your friends for years without a coach. You think you're pretty good, until the day you step into a real boxing gym and realize everything is off. Your footwork, your punches, your habits. It's so tempting to go back and train with your friends, hit the bag hard, and feel like a badass. But to truly improve, you have to admit you know nothing, unlearn everything, and start from scratch. Self-destruction is simple, but it's not easy. Your ego will resist because admitting you were wrong means losing a piece of your identity. But only by doing this can you build something better. The hard truth about self-improvement. Here's the truth. Self-improvement is not about adding more layers to your life. It's about removing what's holding you back first. It's about dismantling your negative self-image and smashing the beliefs that were forced upon you by others. So, grab your metaphorical axe and start chopping down the false ideas you've been living with. Once you've cleared the debris, you can start building the foundation of your new, limitless self. And if you want to take your life to the next level, hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready to destroy your limits.